pointers, arrays, and loops. An array of elements of type char can be declared like this. Char v array of 6, comment, array of 6 characters. Similarly, a pointer can be declared like this. Char pointer to p, comment, pointer to character. In declarations, square brackets means array of, and asterisk means pointer to. All arrays have 0 as their lower bound, so V has 6 elements, V array of 0 to V array of 5. The size of an array must be a constant expression. A pointer variable can hold the address of an object of the appropriate type. Char, pointer to, p, equals address of, V array of 3, comment, p points to V's 4th element. Char x equals pointer to p, comment, pointer to p is the object that p points to. In an expression, prefix unary asterisk operator means contents of, and prefix unary and operator means address of. We can represent the result of that initialized definition graphically. Consider copying 10 elements from one array to another. Void copy fct, declaring copy function. Curly brackets. Int v1 array of 10 equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Int v2 array of 10, comment, to become a copy of v1. For auto I equals 0, I not equal 10, plus I, comment, copy elements. v2 array of I elements equals v1 array of I. Comment, and so on. Closing curly brackets. This for statement can be read as set I to 0, while I is not 10, copy the ith element and increment I. When applied to an integer variable, the increment operator, plus simply adds 1. C++ also offers a simpler for statement, called a range for statement, for loops that traverse a sequence in the simplest way. Void print. Curly brackets. Int v array of equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For auto x, v, comment, for each x in v. Cout, x, new line. For auto x, 10, 21, 32, 43, 54, 65. Cout, x, new line. Comment, and so on. Closing curly brackets. The first range for statement can be read as for every element of V, from the first to the last, place a copy in X and print it. Note that we don't have to specify an array bound when we initialize it with a list. The range for statement can be used for any sequence of elements. If we didn't want to copy the values from V into the variable X, but rather just have X refer to an element, we could write void increment. Curly brackets. Int v array of 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. For auto reference to each x in v. Plus x. Comment, and so on. Closing curly brackets. In a declaration, the unary suffix and means reference to. A reference is similar to a pointer, except that you don't need to use a prefix asterisk operator to access the value referred to by the reference. Also, a reference cannot be made to refer to a different object after its initialization. When used in declarations, operators such as and, asterisk operator, and square brackets are called declarator operators. T a array of n, comment, T array of n, array of nts. T pointer to p, comment, T pointer to t. T reference to r, comment, T and reference to t. T f of a, comment, T of a, function taking an argument of type A returning a result of type T. We try to ensure that a pointer always points to an object, so that dereferencing it is valid. When we don't have an object to point to, or if we need to represent the notion of no object available, e.g., for an end of a list, we give the pointer the value null PTR, the null pointer. There is only one null PTR shared by all pointer types. Double asterisk operator PD equals null PTR. Link asterisk operator LST equals null PTR, comment, pointer to a link to a record. Int x equals null PTR, comment, error, null PTR is a pointer not an integer. It is often wise to check that a pointer argument that is supposed to point to something actually points to something. Int count x, char asterisk operator p, char x. Comment, count the number of occurrences of x in P array. Comment, P is assumed to point to a zero-terminated array of char, or to nothing. Curly brackets. If P equals null PTR, return 0. Int count equals 0. For pointer to P not equal to 0, plus P. If pointer to P equals x. Plus count. Return count. Closing curly brackets. Note how we can move a pointer to point to the next element of an array using plus and that we can leave out the initializer in a for statement if we don't need it. The definition of count x assumes that the char asterisk operator is a C-style string, that is, that the pointer points to a zero-terminated array of char. In older code, 0 or null is typically used instead of null PTR. However, using null PTR eliminates potential confusion between integers, such as 0 or null, and pointers, such as null PTR. Thank you for watching.